cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when attack like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on.
Coach, it's one of those teeth-chatteringly cold and snowy December afternoons here at Gillette's.
Man, check the wrist, man, got him hot. Ay, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she wanted like me cause her lame, she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell him we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team counting, that's a big number.
But then I don't want this nigga to hit me though.
Coach, the entire New England area absolutely socked in by a slow-moving snowstorm, and because of it, we have a winter wonderland here at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Buffalo Bills. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Thought I was on, like, you know what I'm saying, quick pitch, you know what I'm saying? Get the job, man.
Ready? Check, 59, 59.
Shit.
On the ground with the rookie Devin Singletary. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
But now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
I gotta stop making these mistakes, bro.
All day, defense, all day.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
To the air, Allen. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Following the interception, Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football.
Okay, yeah, I can do
this.
I can do this. I just gotta stop.
There is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Yes, sir. They're going to have to kick this thing for me.
Check pass. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down.
I just got to play underneath. And we should be straight. This receiver.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And that
is
incomplete. So it doesn't look like
I'm telling y'all I can beat this nigga. I always mess myself up when I'm playing.
The defense certainly did its part. It got him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves.
That was a good run.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle.
Good, I'm telling y'all.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen. And he runs one incomplete.
Okay, I got to do better. I got to do better.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He usering. I'm not a damn dummy, though.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Easy.
The open man is Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I could beat this nigga, y'all.
Yards there,
I
the
could
Bills
beat him.
have a first down.
Yes, sir.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Imagine the blitz coming.
Strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Good
Allen's
catch.
throw is complete, and he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line.
Anybody that knows it is hard to guard the single back. Correctly.
Nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's
Easy catch.
Allen. Open man is Kroom, the tight end.
I can beat this
And
nigga,
down
y'all.
inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll run on first down with Singletary. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Gotta get that bunch.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming
Let's try to run this thing to the outside, get a scope.
To be broken.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. They lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
I'm gonna throw this thing in the end zone.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
You go tight. You got tight. You gotta go.
Allen gonna throw. And this is gonna be intercepted.
Gosh,
Picked off by
bro.
Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD.
That one hurt.
It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would
That one hurt,
expect, still
y'all.
a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Key 8, 3-3.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this one brought in by Sanu. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
A 2-yard pickup makes it.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. He's got
Oh my
Sanu.
gosh, bro.
A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
And the key number on that play, 3.
Easy.
Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. Here's White.
This
and
nigga's
they'll
not
get him
good.
down as he's inside the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Box drop.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
What the fuck happened?
Mohamed Sanu, his first touchdown on the year.
Oh my gosh, bro. This nigga is so garbage, bro.
The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say?
Bro.
If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
This nigga sucks, bro.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this
I got
away.
time, though. That's what's good.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I gotta get out of single back.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 on the board. On 1st down, Singletary. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish. Get in that direction. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28.
16 yards. And the Bills first down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
He's got Gore, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Now Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace.
My
money
bunch formation
throw right there to move the sticks.
I gotta get this nigga the fuck out of here. I gotta score. I got to score.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Fuck, he's stacking the box over there.
Singletary on the toss play. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
This is where I struggle with the red
loss of
zone.
a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Allen. He's going to be
That was a
sacked
good sack, 'cause
back
I was
at the
finna throw a pick.
23-yard line. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And the grab by Croft. And the stop will come inside the 5.
I can go for it, right?
They do get 18, but even that
Can
won't
someone
be quite
confirm that
enough.
I can go for
It's
it?
4th down.
4th and 2. Yeah, I'm going for it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
I'm going to come back to you.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Yes, sir. I don't know if I was supposed to go for it, but I went for it anyway.
13 touchdowns now on the year. As they are now on the board.
This nigga is beatable, bro. This nigga is beatable.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Cut these mistakes. I'd have been winning these games. I'd have been winning this game.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
What's up with it?
At their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first
No,
down
but I
as
just
they begin
scored.
the drive. And thus far, the weather has
It's,
not slowed this
7-14.
offense down one bit. They've
I'm
been
excited
good so
because
far
he's
in the first
beatable,
half.
bro.
They
He's
certainly
beatable.
have, and think
They ain't
back
got
to
it
our
done.
meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature.
I know he didn't dog that on me, bro.
We tend to handle it pretty well.
Okay,
He's
you
been
missed
right.
it.
Throwing
Ooh,
to
I was
start
gonna
the
say.
drive, but that one incomplete.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there.
I was just like,
Someone
what the
right on the
fuck?
spot.
This
Excellent
nigga was
coverage.
dog
Didn't
on
give him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Now a pass here caught by Edelman.
Yep.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now, how many times have we seen that? 3rd down and Tom Brady
I just gotta
turning
stop
to
him
old
one play and I
reliable
get the
Julian
ball back.
Edelman. There's
He's
no Rob
beatable, man. This
Gronkowski
nigga's
now.
beatable.
Edelman, the main
I
holdover,
need to
the
win to get in the playoffs,
33-year-old
so.
who was the Super Bowl MVP
Like, I can't
last
fucking
season.
miss.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins. Got his man. That's Harry.
Fuck.
Give him 15 yards on that one.
I was
and New
hoping the
England
blitz
has a
would've
first
got there.
down. We hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Damn, that
So
shit
as they
sucked.
take it over, we step aside. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll
That
join
shit gay as
Jonathan
fuck.
Coachman
I
of
hate
the
when
gang
niggas
in
do them little
Orlando,
crossing
coach around
routes and
stats
niggas
and
just
scores from the early
open.
games
They
going on
possession
here
catch like a
around the
bitch.
NFL. Now a throw for the left
Oh
sideline, and
my
he's got
God,
it.
what's
And he'll
going
get this to
on,
the
X?
30-yard line before crossing
He want-
over out of bounds. A very
He
solid
want to throw.
gain
I'm
of
finna get in the nickel.
27.
He want to throw it every.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw again. Cousins looking for Harry. He airs, and he's in.
Dog that on like 6
Patriots.
niggas.
N'Keal Harry. His 19th touchdown now on the season.
And we are
And
there.
the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
That's a pig.
Goskowski with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Oh my gosh, bro. If you would see
Goskowski
that,
now
bro.
after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Be straight, though. I gotta get my boy Devin some yardage.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well,
He's
one
so
thing
slow.
is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try to put some pressure on the defense.
Now a pass
Good
hauled in
fucking catch,
downfield.
baby.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Allen now hitting on 2/3 of his passes.
He want to press coverage, but his DBs are good, bro. They can still get fucking beat, though.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
Who does this nigga, please?
Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to let this go for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls.
I can't kick no 50-yard field goal, can I?
The secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure.
I'll try it,
nice
like,
play on the
shit.
deep ball.
Oh, that's so deep, and the wind.
Like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
That shit's short.
And this is good.
Okay, I got it.
Just
10 to
enough
21.
to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
That's good. That's good.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Now after the made field goal, Hauschka back out onto the field to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
This
And
nigga
he'll
is
be
not
brought
good,
down at the
Dix.
23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The
It's so
pass at the
covered,
line,
but it's
ready
really
to
like
go.
a cover
You got
fucking
under a
3.
minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play.
Oh, pick!
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's
Pick!
intercepted. Teron
Pick 6!
Johnson able to pick
It's
it.
17-21. Let's go.
It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Let's go.
Think you're going
Yes,
to halftime
sir.
with a good size
This
lead?
nigga is
Not
good.
so fast. That pick 6 really changes the
It's only the
complexion.
second
Probably
quarter.
also
Like 30
changes the
seconds left in
halftime
the second.
speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little
I'm
bit
trying to.
angry.
He like
Let's see if they
11
can
and 4. He
focus
good.
back.
He in my division, winning my division. I'm not trying to win. I'm just trying to get a wild card. Because that's
This is
it.
fielded a
But
couple yards deep.
I bet he just won the ball
And
out
all
now.
that
Stop
worked, but
playing.
he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and
I'm
he's
staying
simply
that
taken a
defense.
knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
He probably thought I was blitzing. Fool.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
this
get the lead.
defense is
It's
getting...
definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it.
This defense is
But at the same
getting
time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one
He know he can stop. He can run it on me, but I just gotta
the
stop it.
Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I know, easy.
I feel like he's gonna take a shot.
On play action, Cousins. Got a man open. That's
Fuck,
Harry.
bro. Now he's in
Now
field
the
goal
Patriots
range.
will use the
Yeah,
second
I
of
gotta
their
get out of that.
timeouts. As they'll stop it with
Save it.
13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Lock up, lock up. I just gotta stop him for 13 seconds. Easy.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
SOS. Hey, alert 3. Hey, yo. Kill. Zebra. Kill, turn up. Where's your hot?
First down, here's White.
Switch.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's it, baby. That's it.
He going to 1 second and call
Whistles and a
timeout. What a
with
lame.
3 seconds
Kick
left
out
in the
3.
first half.
That don't hurt me at all. I'm still, it was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yup, that's just a 7-point game.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt.
He barely made it.
And the 13-year man puts it through.
That nigga carved me up quick. I gotta watch that, though.
That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
And get the fucking ball back.
This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
Bro, I almost want to peel the QB. I'm going to put a QB spy out, bro.
They're going to make their
want to do this lame shit?
So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation.
You know what? It's not that he have a quarterback. It's just I'm not getting no pressure to him. And he's like user playmaking.
With something else.
Basically.
Give me something. Here we go. Watch the ship. Hey.
On second down, they'll run with White. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards.
I didn't think he could run. I got to shut that down real
first
quick.
down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
That nigga got some fucking good linemen. Like, what the fuck? I can't get to it.
Cousins. It's complete. James White.
Oh, what that fucking spin move killed me, bro.
Territory. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. They'll run on first down. White. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike.
To throw, Cousins. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Bo Scarborough. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here? And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Bo Scarborough, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Mike
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger.
This nigga's so slow, bro.
Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On play action, Allen. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
That's cool. Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that
my running back is not even trying to block.
Back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
On second down, Singletary, and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 40.
This nigga has Luke Kuechly, bro, on the Patriots offense.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Luke Kuechly, bro.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for it. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy.
I'm having a tough game.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half.
I don't understand how they get there, but they're not getting picks. I need picks, man.
Going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end. They've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Switch it, switch it, switch it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. That throw.
Stay in this bunch real quick, though. This nigga off.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down.
Something, bro. Give me something.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But we just saw a great example what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Going for it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Open man is Kroon, the tight end. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there?
Defense is
the big guy, didn't it?
And they dump it over the top to him.
Get out of there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Ricky.
Now Allen. And that is
Why did he
incomplete.
catch it like that?
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
That's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Here's Allen. And that is
swatted, bro.
The Bills drive
Think the defense is bailing out, bro. It's not that
and the
fucking
Patriots
good,
take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Fucking run clock.
1st down. Here's